Thanks for joining 7 Knot Mike. We are departing Port Royal Landing, South Carolina, and we are heading to Charleston, South Carolina.
Leaving Port Royal Landing, South Carolina.
And we're gonna head north.
That's Beaufort.
Just ahead.
There's these yellow triangles in the water. There's a 3-mile swim today, sponsored by the local
As we look straight ahead and to the right of that antenna in the distance, we can see the mooring ball field for Beaufort.
Departed Port Royal at low tide, so we could catch the proper tide. We have the tide behind us, doing 7.3 knots. Beaufort. It's a popular shoal to the right.
Here we are on the chart passing Beaufort, and we'll be going down the Coosaw River. Here's the chart leading our way to Charleston. Interestingly, Ash Island is to the left there, and I could have gone through the Coosaw Cut, but I didn't. I followed the suggested Bob's trap.
What a beautiful morning. It's around 10 a.m. and somewhere north of me is something called Pelican Bank. And also to the right there, and that's the Atlantic Ocean out there, St. Helena Sound. And we're working our way towards Charleston. So we'll be going straight up, and then we'll make a left and go north, because I was instructed best to go north.
We had pretty good water and the weather here, and but when we made that left to port, it was a little rolly. So I would imagine in bad weather, the Coosaw Cut probably is the preferred route, and I think you just need to take it at high tide would be the key. We are headed to the Stono River. Here you can see Elliot's Cut, and we hang a right or go to starboard down to the marina. The boat ahead of me is heading into Elliot's Cut.
As we're going north on the ICW, ahead of me is Elliot Cut, which leads to Charleston. We, on the other hand, are going to hang a right and go towards that bridge to catch a slip further. That's Elliot's Cut. Pretty cool.
You can see our yellow line and the route to get into our slip. The current was pretty strong, so we put our nose into the current. Here's a nice picture of all of the different stops along the coast. Here's the overall chart that we're following. We stayed an extra day and took an Uber into Charleston. Really enjoyed it. 7 Knot Mike reporting in from Charleston as we do a little bit of walking, but we came across Zigzag Alley. I believe this may be where the rolling paper king may have originated. 7 Knot Mike reporting in. Walking around downtown, I think it's called, or whatever part of Charleston we're in. And it's just all historic and old streets. And it's a nice time to walk around and take it all in. Oh, it looks like something out of Colonial Williamsburg. Nice. A fountain in Charleston.
Big ship. Oh, that's a Navy. Oh, that's the I think it's the USS Yorktown.
We thought it'd be cool to have a few glasses like this on the boat. East Bay Meeting House and Bar was a little, very small bar, like an English pub in a way, but I think it had a French background to it. But we had a great beer and the best BLT we've ever had in our lives. The best BLT. The food was great. We walked around and ended up at a place called Hyman's, which dates back to the late 1800s. But it was a lot of fun, because apparently it's a touristy kind of place. Who knew? But we met other tourists, and it was a really...
7 Knot Mike reporting in with Tom and Karen from Texas. No, we're from New Jersey. You're from New York. We don't have accents. Dave and Karen from Buffalo.
Go down!
And we're hanging out here in Charleston. And
Hyman's.
Hyman's in Charleston. What? And there was a long line out the door. So, welcome to 7 Knot Mike. And maybe our new subscribers. On adventure with 7 Knot Mike, and we meet Teresa and Matt from Manchester, England. That's what happens on the ICW.
Walking around Charleston, it's really a beautiful city. Really enjoyed it. Rich in history, and especially walking around and meeting people. And that seems to be one of the highlights of traveling on the ICW. It certainly makes for a great discussion as we share where we're going, what we're doing, and it kicks off a nice conversation. Just like dogs are a great way to break the ice, as our friend Dave says. Time to head north, and we're going to head through Elliot's Cut on our way to Charleston.
Leaving St. John Yacht Harbor, and we are currently heading over to Red Harbor. Side, we're going to go up to Elliot's Cut. Elliot's Cut will take us over to Charleston, so we can continue on the ICW. Almost missed it. This is Elliot's Cut. Watching along the tree line, and I'm looking ahead, and all of a sudden I'm like, where is it? And I passed it. So this is the way to Charleston, what's called Elliot's Cut. Going through Elliot's Cut. On our passage through Elliot's Cut, going 5.4 knots. It is an idle speed channel. Ahead of us on Elliot's Cut is the Waku Bridge. It says bypass bridge. And then this is the Beaufort Bridge behind us that we just went through with a 32-foot clearance or better. Charleston, right over there. We walked around, I think that was called East Bay Street as it goes that way. And at the end we visited Market Street, and I think we may have been near King Street. And in the distance, see if I can zoom in, there's the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier from World War II. No ma'am. Seven Out Mike reporting in. Charleston, we're getting a courtesy safety check from the Coast Guard.
That's correct.
As we wait for a giant freighter to go past as well.
Yep, so far so good. Everything's looking nice.
Thank you. I'm here with Max from, I guess you're based out of Charleston?
Yep, back there at Safety Charleston, and we just conducted a boarding on this one, safety check. Everything checks out good. They have the float plan's great, which is awesome since they're traveling up north. Right. And we appreciate it. Everything's up, and they got nice crew members too with the dogs. So.
That's right. Our Bark Rangers.
Our Bark Rangers,
Yeah.
I love it.
Right.
So yep, everything went good though.
Very good.
So.
Thank you very much, Max.
Nope, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you. That freighter in the distance was originally on our left, so we went to neutral, and we're going to wait for it to pass. And in the meantime, our friends at the Coast Guard came by and gave us a courtesy safety check, which was great because we had time, so we floated there, and now we're back on our way. That was pretty exciting, getting boarded by the Coast Guard. We were in neutral waiting for that cargo ship, and maybe they thought we were lost. But it was great to have them on board, and they agreed to make that little video with me, which was awesome. So we're heading north. That concludes our Charleston portion of our trip, and next we are heading to Mecklenville. Pretty excited to go there because they have fresh shrimp right off the boat. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. This is why we're on the icy boat. Absolutely. Simba. Looks like I have a crown on, but it's really a light fixture.